Supergirl Season 4, Episode 14, titled Stand and Deliver, and this episode is good. It's not great, and mainly because what doesn't make it great is that there's a lot of sappy dialogue. Dreamer, Nina, is having fun of being a superhero, but she's having a little bit too much fun, if that makes sense. Like cool, you're in the suit, but then she's like dialing things up to 11. It's like, and Carl's like, maybe distill it back to like 5 or something. Like she's acting like too much like Batman, and then she's saying the cliche superhero stuff, and you're like, and you know, Carl is like, bring it back, but outside, I'm like, yeah, this is a little bit too much of her having too much fun, the character having too much fun of being a superhero, and them using that word superhero in this episode. You could have a drinking game and you would be drunk and probably pass it out halfway through because they said superhero like it's candy. And also there's a few scenes that are a bit sappy and a little bit repetitive and all kind of stuff, because the entire episode is building up to this rally, this alien rally that a bunch of aliens are staying together, go to a center, and so they can fight against their whites and say, hey, yes, humans are the ones who originally lived on this planet, but we can live as well, and of course our fear. There's people of Lockwood, followers of Lockwood, who share this believe that aliens are just scum and just roaches and all those kind of things, and the whole thing of them trying to explore, like, hey, everybody's fine with Supergirl and maybe the other alien superheroes, but they're not fine with the rest of them. They were trying to explore a little bit with one scene, and it just didn't pan out as well, because I'm like, okay, that's a bit of a cop-out. But seeing every sort of area, every type of place, and every type of point of view of it with this episode, you at least understand at least what the core characters think of the rally, and a little bit more of Lockwood and his politics and stuff on those lines. One of the criticisms, big ones that I have, is Dig Elite. Dig Elite was there so we could have something to punch or have an action scene at the end. I mean, but really, this is an episode that could just live without it. Save your budget, kind of thing. It could just end with a giant big, hey, guess what? Lockwood is on stage yapping about how aliens want to take over, want to kick us out of the planet, that kind of thing. Hey, have Carl go on stage and give the giant big Kryptonian speech that the Superman, Supergirl, and all the other supers out there do. They like to give big giant glowing speeches, and let's give her have that could be good. Versus like, oh, Manchester Black shows up and he is making aliens and humans fight each other, and it's like, yeah, you're just there to have someone punch. And this is a story. This is a episode that didn't need it. The Delete storyline is just don't care of it. Even John turning into his alien form so he can say the word Manhunter, it's like, okay. I mean, it's good, but it's not great. But next week's episode, it's a biggie. It's a biggie.